you're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So NC State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Morris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. They keep attacking through the air. Finds the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man, it's Morris. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, NC State! They grab the early lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
NC State 7, App State 0.
And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Dances away from one. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys maybe that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul,
he's got it downfield for a huge gain. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, App State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch catch it. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the back. Makes one man miss. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking...
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And they can't make the connection.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Zings it complete to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Finds his man. It's Law. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. NC State going up tempo. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Using the quick game. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a 1st down like they did right there.
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he made the grab with enough for the 1st down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. A Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the big tight end. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable. A full dive to haul that one in. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll throw it from the red zone. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Touchdown, Appalachian State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Pulls it, fired complete. Afterburners coming. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the punishment has been extended.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Wide open, he makes the catch. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They'll line up to go for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also
throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
Still down big here in the 3rd quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Working the middle, it's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, App State. And the pummeling has started.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And he made the extra point without problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives... Intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He looks that one in nicely. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passionate, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. And the Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Let's go! Hand off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The defense just gives back its mini victory of forcing the field goal try with the roughing the kicker penalty, and now they'll have to come up with a stop in the red zone. Well, some might think this...